the return of Mariners baseball means the return of foot traffic around the stadiums. So whether you're looking for a spot to eat before heading to the game, or you just want to park yourself in front of a ginormous TV screen and snack away, Vinason is a fantastic option. They also happen to be our neighbors here at King 5. So I want to welcome to the show Quinn Fan. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You know how many people you feed in the King 5 building? All the time. We're like, you have venison? But first, let's just talk about, the new things that you have. You've got the ginormous TV screen. I mean, and when I say ginormous, but you also have new doors you just installed, right?
Yep. We just finished installing bifolding door this week so that you can actually see and hear the ginormous screen from the patio. So you have a complete inside-outside experience.
That is so cool. And if y'all didn't know, we are right across from T-Mobile Park. So that's a perfect place to be if you can get a seat. So you have so many yummy things on the menu. We're all used to getting in the pho, but you're going to be making something that I've never heard of before. What are we making today?
This is called Pho Taters. So I came up with this just a play on tater tots, potatoes. We cook a pho for 24 hours with 100 pounds of pasture-raised bone beef, and we get a lot of the fatty butter on top.
Yeah.
And it's just too much to put in the soup.
Right.
So it coagulates at the surface, and we decided to use that as a agent to stir fry our steak. So the steak will take on the smell of pho.
And it smells so good. Okay, all right, so this is that's what a clever way of reusing something that you have, not throwing anything away. All right, so do we put this in there? What do we do? We start with the lemongrass, yeah?
I'll start with a little bit of lemongrass here.
All right.
Excuse me.
You're good. And so what is this? This is just
This is for added aroma. Everybody loves lemongrass and garlic. We're going to saute. May I have the steak? My apologies.
Steak? No, you're fine.
So this is a Claude Hart from Painted Hills.
That is beautiful.
We like to source the best local ingredients, and we love partnering with local farms. So
right on.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's just we're not very good at spreading messages. So we definitely love the opportunity to feature their product, and it's beautiful steak.
And it's really thin, so it cooks kind of quickly.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you cut it that thin, or can you get it? Can you order it that thin?
We always cut it this thin.
Okay.
Yeah. We actually have a company that cuts it for us.
Okay.
Preservation Meat Collective.
Oh,
another
nice.
local
local company.
Yeah, very small business,
Okay.
and really blessed that they can do this for us. 'Cause you see what a great job they did here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, truly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cooking for a while.
And then once this, then that
You want
goes
this
there.
now?
Yeah, I think that would be
what is
perfect.
this now?
This is just a reduction sauce with soy sauce, garlic, and a little bit of oyster sauce. Yeah.
Everything smells so good and has its own smell and flavor. All of it?
Yeah, that would be
Are you
fine.
sure? Okay.
That's perfect, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, that looks good.
So we're going to turn the heat up here.
Okay, turning the heat up, ladies and gentlemen. And how long does it take usually for the meat to cook?
Usually a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so my execution is not always the best, but I try my best.
No, I've never been disappointed by anything that comes out of your restaurant, so don't you worry. So let's look at some of the other items while that's still cooking. You got wings, right?
Yeah. So we got three signature wings here. We have a house sauce, 5-spice base. We have a fish sauce wings that can be regular or extremely spicy.
Okay.
And then we have a salt and pepper wings on the left side there.
Okay, so these are the salt and pepper with all the, are those jalapenos?
Yes.
That's a lot of jalapenos.
It can be daunting, but for those of you that like extra spicy, you can always add. I always like to add a lemongrass sriracha on top, or habanero sriracha on top.
You are serious, man. What are these little shiny things on this one?
Those are cubes of lemongrass, onions, and just all minced up.
Oh, good. Oh man,
Thank you.
That is good. It's the perfect game day food,
It absolutely is. Yeah.
Have a beer,
I'm
enjoy
so excited
a wing.
for the season.
Wipe your hands, don't get messy. Wings are messy and I like it. And I understand you're also a big Mariner fan.
I am.
Not just because of where you're located, but like in the heart.
Absolutely. You know, I became Mariners fan I came to the U.S. in 91. And in 95 is when we had that big series against the Yankees. We made that big comeback, and Griffey was rounding the plate. So, you know, like, for me, it just, those are childhood memories. I was in my early years then, so a lot of sports, a lot of really good memories. I hope we bring that back this year.
Aw, and your son is playing Little League, and he's a Mariner, right?
That's right.
That's so great. I love it.
He's playing for the Mariners down in the Renton League.
Yeah.
And I think yesterday was his first game. I made it to half the game, and then I had to go to work.
They're getting long, these games, as they get older. All right, that looks like it's about cooked. Do we have to add anything else?
No, so I'm going to reduce the heat here.
Okay.
We're going to, may I borrow my, a little bit of onions, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
A little bit of onions.
Yeah.
And then your tongs, I'll get you. And then this is, I'm sure, for topping afterwards.
I know some people don't like onions. Onions are definitely optional.
Okay.
I love sauté onions, but we'll just put this on top of the Pho Taters.
Okay.
And then, you know,
oh, wow. You're literally just putting all this on top of the taters?
Maybe we overdid it a little bit here.
Nuh-uh.
But we are very generous with the portions.
You know, some people like poutine. Poutine's pretty good, but this looks much better. How do you even eat this with a giant fork?
I had considered the name Photine for the name. But potatoes kind of won.
Potatoes kind of won.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take a bite of this, and it's not going to be pretty, but I'm trying it because I don't care. Tell me about some of the other items that you have. I think that, I'm going to get some of that. My favorite thing about Vinason is that when you order pho, it's not like soggy when it gets back to your desk because, please explain your system while I eat.
Well, I have a 2-tier system here where the noodles and the meat are ready to go when you take it. I designed it specifically for office goers where you don't want to be washing ceramic bowls when you are at the office and you really don't have the time. So if you can have a way to heat up the soup or if your office is really close, the soup can go directly into the bowl and all the garnishes is on a 2nd-tier lid.
Yeah.
The other thing that I try to solve is the stigma of pho being really hard for takeout. So, because it sticks together.
It sticks together and you've got one clump usually.
Exactly.
That's not fun.
So we recently added fresh pho noodles, which it took me 8 years to find somebody to actually make good pho, fresh pho noodles. And we recently added that to our menu. And I think that would solve everybody's problem, whether you're at the office or at home. It's just a lot less things to do.
Yeah, that's awesome. Your banh mi is really good too. That's one of the things I had when you first opened. I'm gonna eat that too.
This is our lemongrass chicken.
Oh, all right.
And our house coffee.
Oh, okay. So here's the deal about their coffee. If you really need to wake up, you go get this coffee. Why is it so special? And
you know, Vietnam grows predominantly Robusta.
woohoo!
Robusta coffee is, by science, 1.84 times stronger than the average Arabica beans. So if you are drinking that there's like 6 shots. I overdid it a little bit.
I didn't know when I first did it, and I sucked this thing down, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on?" And it was insane. I mean, it's so good.
Do not finish that.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you here. Please come back anytime. Go Mariners.